Hello. Continuing on with the purpose driven life. I'm on chapter 2, which is day 2. And day 2 was You Are Not an Accident. I haven't listened to the audio yet, but what I got out of this chapter, it talks about that you aren't, basically what it says, you aren't an accident. God created us for a reason, for a purpose. He chose when we would be born. He chose who we would be born to, our talents, the way we're looked, our race, our nationality, everything that we are. He chose for us. Everything that we do, He chose for us. He knew us. Um, and that's why we're here, because He is a God of love. And that's why He created us. And one thing I got mostly out of this chapter was that He chose our parents. And I know that so many kids and so many people are raised by parents that don't care. It was even something in the book that said, no matter how good or bad your parents are, if you're you know, there are no illegitimate children, um, because He designed us. So if the kids that have gone through bad trauma, or parents that didn't care, or parents that were just plain out bad, or did bad things and didn't even realize they were doing bad things, if us as kids or us as adults looking back realize that the Lord created us for a reason, and that maybe things will change. I mean, I had a very good childhood, great parents, great family, but I know there are many, many children that didn't, and adults that right now that look back and didn't have a good life. But if we realize that God created us, um, there is a purpose for us. We went through that trauma, it was bad, and you know, when they went through and it was bad, and I'm not minimizing that. But there's a reason, and what are we doing with it now? Can people look at their lives and know God created you to for a reason? He knew everything that was going to happen. So it goes back to day one, more so of why me instead of what was I supposed to learn? What should that person give back? Um, as they learn that God created them for a reason. It says God made us. We are not an accident. He made every part of us. He gave us all our talents and for His purpose. Um, He made us for a reason, and our lives have a profound meaning. And the only way we discover it is when we make God our reference point. And so that was one question. So um, that's how we discover it. So it's something really deeper than you may think, because, and I've always known this. I know that God created us, but He did. He created every single part of us. When will we be born? When we die? Everything He created. And the points to ponder was, I'm not an accident. First, remember, I am your creator. You're in my care even before you were born. That's Isaiah 44:2. And a question to ponder. I know what God uniquely created me. What areas of my personality, background, and physical appearance am I struggling to accept? And if we think about those things, what is it? Because we know God is love and He created us out of love. So why is there anything in our life that if we are struggling with, then we know that God loves us and God created us. So we should love every part of us. And I just think about that physically. We should love every part of us. We should love the people that are in our circle. We should love because God is love. And if we love, then we are putting Him back in the center. And then everything around us will become love. And I think we would see things differently. That's day 2. See you on day 3.